With hate like this, who needs love?
Oh, honey, that's my dating bio. Wait, is that from the book? Oh, this is going to be good.
It's a quote, yes, from The Problem with Players. A rather intense sentiment, wouldn't you say?
Intense like my last relationship, which, coincidentally, also involved a lot of yelling and someone who was way too into sports. Are we sure this isn't my autobiography?
I highly doubt your life involves a female baseball coach and a Major League Baseball star, unless you've been holding out on me.
Details. Let's just say I know a thing or two about players, both on and off the field.
Welcome back to Heartbook Radio, where we dissect the literary world with the precision of a brain surgeon and the subtlety of a jackhammer.
That's us. Today, we're tackling The Problem with Players by Brittainy Cherry, a book that's apparently about baseball, heartbreak, and, wait for it, feelings.
It's a sports romance, yes, but it delves into much deeper themes: depression, grief, the complexities of second-chance relationships.
Second chances. Like when I gave my ex another shot after he accidentally texted his other girlfriend. Spoiler alert, it didn't end well.
This book is slightly more nuanced than your dating history, I assure you. The author, Brittainy Cherry, I've heard, is a master of emotional manipulation.
Oh, like my Aunt Carol at Thanksgiving? She can make you feel guilty about not taking a third helping of her dry ass dust casserole.
Let's just say Miss Cherry knows how to make readers cry.
Okay, let's talk about these characters. First up, Avery Kingsley, the female baseball coach. I'm already sensing some serious girl boss energy.
She's described as fiery, determined, and battling depression. A complex character, to say the least.
Depression? Honey, I get depressed when my favorite coffee shop runs out of oat milk. This woman is coaching baseball. That's a whole other level of stress.
It's a realistic portrayal of mental health struggles, something often overlooked in the romance genre.
Okay, but is she, likable? Because I'm not here for another whiny heroine who needs a man to fix her.
Reviewers seem to adore her even when she's being difficult. They find her relatable.
Relatable. Like, I also yell at umpires and have unresolved trauma. Relatable.
Something like that. And then we have Nathan Pierce, the ex-Major League Baseball star, the golden retriever boyfriend, as you so eloquently put it.
Oh, a golden retriever. I love those. Loyal, fluffy, and easily trained. Is he housebroken?
He's described as charming, patient, and deeply in love with Avery despite their past.
Patient. So, he's basically a doormat. I bet he lets her pick the movie every time.
He's supportive, not submissive. There's a difference. He's dealing with his own issues, including a past injury and family pressures.
Family pressures? Like, marry a nice girl and give me grandkids pressure. Because I've been there.
And let's not forget Wesley, Avery's gaslighting fiancé.
Oh, we love a good gaslighter. He sounds like a real winner. I'm guessing he's the reason Avery needs therapy.
He's certainly a contributing factor. The dynamic between the three of them is explosive.
Explosive like my stomach after I eat too much spicy food. Because that's a visual I don't need.
Let's move on.
So, the big question. Is this book actually worth reading? Or is it just another emotional roller coaster that will leave me needing a therapy session of my own?
Reviewers are divided. Some call it a masterpiece of emotional depth, others find it overly dramatic.
Overly dramatic. Like when I pretended to faint to get out of a speeding ticket.
One reviewer said, "It's raw and hard and beautiful." Another said, "I lost count of the number of times I cried."
crying. I only cry during American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals commercials, and when I run out of wine.
There are apparently heartwarming moments and laughs amidst the angst.
Laughs. Like, ha! Funny. Or, I'm laughing to keep from screaming. Funny.
A bit of both, I suspect. One reviewer praised the slow burn romance.
Slow burn. So, we're talking like a crock-pot romance. I prefer a microwave, fast and dirty.
The spice hits, as they say, are apparently quite explosive.
Oh, spice! Now you're talking my language. Is it like 5-alarm chili spice or more of a mild salsa?
Let's just say it's not for the faint of heart.
Okay, but what about the baseball? Is there actual sports action, or is it just a backdrop for all the emotional drama?
It's a significant part of the story, highlighting the challenges Avery faces as a woman in a male-dominated field.
So, she's basically fighting sexism and her ex-boyfriend. This woman needs a medal. Or a very large margarita.
I received a listener email that said, if this character were a sandwich, she would be a spicy Italian with extra jalapenos and a side of emotional baggage.
I love our listeners. They are almost as unhinged as we are.
So, final verdict, what's our absurd rating for The Problem with Players?
Okay, I'm going with 8 out of 10 broken baseball bats. High on drama, high on emotion. And definitely not for anyone who wants a light and fluffy read.
I'm giving it 4 out of 5 tear-stained tissues. It's a powerful, albeit sometimes overwhelming, exploration of love, loss, and second chances.
So, basically, read it if you're in the mood for a good cry and some serious relationship angst. Join us next week when we tackle The Mystery of the Missing Meatloaf, a thrilling culinary whodunit that's sure to leave you hungry for answers.
I need a new co-host.
Don't forget, you are listening to Heart Book Radio.